Neighbourhood Youth Projects is 7 youth projects from across the city. It's 2 from the East End and the rest are from over the West End. So we meet quite regularly and we support each other in terms of delivery, funding bids, any kind of collaboration that's going on within the city.
The key thing about neighbourhood youth projects is that they're focusing in an area long term.
We are 7 very different youth projects, but we all kind of work towards the same outcomes. We all very much want to do things for young people and improve the lives and the prospects of young people moving forward.
The main thing is we are neighbourhood based and we are very reactive to the neighbourhood. We know what the issues are in our own community.
But at the heart of it, it's we're young people. That's the only thing we care about, is the young people in the community.
There's still a need for youth projects and community centres, and we've seen that more than ever during the pandemic.
We have seen the deprivation in the area get worse over the years. We're doing food poverty, we're doing hygiene poverty, we're trying to cover as many areas as we can. We're a youth project, but we are more than that. We're helping the parents, we're then helping the children.
But you can't work with a young person in isolation.
If you can think of anything that's important to you, that's what we work with, you know. And we try to have a lot of fun at the same time.
This community would be lost without them, definitely.
Well, it's got off the streets and it's like maybe do things
socialising
before.
Yeah, they keep everybody going.
I think it's kind of giving kids a safe place to come where they feel like they can express themselves and just be themselves.
There's not much around here, and with them being here, it's much easier for them just to go and enjoy themselves.
Brought out the confidence in both of them, really.
There's kids just roaming around because they're there. It's safer, it's better for the community.
I think the most important element is giving opportunities to young people that they probably wouldn't get, building their confidence, and I think they need that before they can do anything.
We exist just to improve the lives of young people.
It teaches me how to cook and how to make stuff.
We learn about music, like stuff that we don't know how to do. They teach us how to do it.
It's so nice to see a person grow, learning that they have got a voice.
Understanding that young person and going through what your trust is. That is absolutely why you do it, and it takes time.
If you have problems, if you can just go to them, they can tell anything, and you can just rely on them for anything.
It's been a struggle for a lot of people, but I think that no one's done a pretty good job with getting people through it.
You know, the community would pretty be lost. It would be like soulless without it.
It's fun, and it's just entertaining to get away from devices.
Because we like the activities to do, and it's good for it to just come out instead of sitting in the house all the time.
Yeah, and you make loads of friends.
It's about, young people developing how they want to develop. So if the space is not open, they're not able to do that. So there's no one there to challenge them either. Really help them to take their place in their community. If we aren't there to help and support to do that, they're more at risk of antisocial behaviour, they're more at risk of getting into risky activities.
We together just ameliorate the current state that we're in. We stop it getting worse. And I think that's really important.
All our focus is in, and always is, the benefit of the young people. What are they getting out of it and nothing else?
People need a place to go, so they're not isolated, so they're not lonely. People need sometimes to ask for help.
Young people are not a problem that needs to be fixed. Young people are an age group that needs to be invested in right from the start. They need to be invested in. They need to have that confidence built. We have an impact on their behaviour that you might not see straight away, but I guarantee. And so then that impacts a little bit on them, and then that impacts a little bit on the way they parent even.
It's got to be about the neighbourhoods, and it's got to be local. So investment in neighbourhoods is really, really important to combat that isolation, that loneliness, to give young people hopes and aspirations, skills, somewhere to go, something to do. So I think that the more projects like ours that are set up by the community, for the community, are really, really important. You can't have enough of them.
Because we're just a small drop in the ocean. These 7 little projects aren't going to make a difference, but we are to the young people. We are to them, and that's what counts.